Two honorable feminine and honorable masculine that happen to stumble on this video, whoever you all are out there, you all already know this. This is just a reminder for those of you that might be in that in-between, in the meantime process of realizing that the powers that be that have been puppeteering and doing all kinds of weird, nasty shit. Okay, once you go down that rabbit hole, realize what they've been doing to you, your children, your family, the relationships they've been manipulating. Realizing once you go there and you suffer something, the statement that there's no honor among thieves is one of the truest statements that I'll ever make. There's no honor amongst crooks, criminals, and there isn't. There's no honor. And what happens is once you do like separate, you go down that rabbit hole, you know, masculine, some of you usually end up, many of you participate in the bullshit initially. They lean into your addictions, they lean into your ego, they lean into all those things, they lean into your woundings. Many of the masculines usually play into coming against the honorable feminines, okay? But by the time the masculines go through whatever tragedy they themselves experience, whatever happens, and it's a shock to their system, it's a shock that they themselves even operated in such a way for the masculines, then it becomes, then the negotiations start. But keep in mind, both feminine and masculine, there's no honor. The very people who had you do some ugly things are going to lie to you to the bitter end. Keep their agenda going. So they'll play on your love just like they'll play on your addiction. Okay? Not your love for them. That's not what we're saying. You guys have already figured that out by now. When I say they'll play on your love, no, they're going to play on your love for the one that you betrayed. And they will then commence to make deals with you, claiming that if you agree to just keep quiet and go away and never talk to them again, that they'll stop doing the things to the feminine and her children, and they won't do anything to you and yours, and that's just another list of lies that they have in their vault. There's no honor. There's never a moment that these individuals stopped harassing the honorable feminines and their children. There was never a moment that they stopped conspiring with other people to do things against them. There was never a moment, not one, where they did not stop attempting to poison, unaliven, stress out, interfere with, steal from. There was never a moment that they wasn't doing root work, that they wasn't, for those who do the root work or traveling the world to do the root work, hiring people. There was never a moment. It was a lie. It's going to always be a lie. There's no honor. They will tell you, we will call it off. We'll call off the bounty hunters. We will stop stalking them. We will stop manipulating behind the scene the workers. We will stop, trying to mess up their resources. We'll stop trying to irritate them. We'll stop, trying to lip poison in their environments. We'll stop trying to do all those things if you agree to never talk to them again. If you agree to never tell of this. If you do happen to talk to them, never tell the truth about this. We won't do any harm. We won't send anybody to harm them. We'll call off our witches and warlocks and wizards and sorcerers, oh my. We'll stop manipulating our political connections. We'll stop utilizing our connections with gang members and secret groups. We'll leave it alone. We won't touch them. But you can never tell the truth. We won't touch them. We won't touch your family. And it's all a lie. Not just on one side, it's all a lie. Every bit of it. They play on your love. They play on your weakness. They play on all of it. See, masculine. I'll speak on two. The first trap is your ego, your addictions, your inner child woundings that they lean strongly into. But how they get you is through your Achilles heel. Every single time. They use that to get you hook, line, and sinker. But then they also lean into your egoic wounding as it pertains to the honorable feminine, where she, when she is on her path, she is going to trigger someone who isn't, if that makes sense. Because it's not about her trying to, and I'm trying to say it in a certain way for this reason, because it's not the feminists going around saying, I am here to trigger so-and-so to awaken. No, they too busy trying to heal their own self. It's the truth. And as a result of them doing it, though, see, that's the tricky part, because as a result of them doing that, then they're going to trigger those who aren't, including the masculine. And if she's Claretha Kent, and the masculine's woundings is filled with a lot of lustful, and it's nothing wrong with all of this. I'm just saying how the systems and the powers that be that's behind things, like how that all works. So honorable feminine may be Claretha Kent in comparison to the karmic taste and preferences that the masculines have in their density, in their stuff, okay? So for her to heal and not be what they typically like is going to make a lot of them explode. Because it's going to be like, and she ain't even, you know what I'm saying? She got self-esteem. I deal with far hotter chicks, and they're licking my bootstraps right now. So it's kind of, it pisses them off, and they get on the bandwagon, ergo, hashtag, we hate honorable feminine, let's get them. Okay, so the masculine join, they always do. They join it. They're happy about it. They get a thrill out of it. They get a high out of it, because it's the hook. It's the hook. Okay. It's glorious, because those people are going to be singing their praises. You guys got to paint this picture of how it looks in real time now. They're going to be saying all the wonderful things that the masculine felt like nobody ever, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be all the things. And it's going to be coming from what seems to be his dreams come true, whether this is in the form of a business partnership, a romantic part, it doesn't matter. It's going to come in the form of dreams come true. Oh, they worship the ground he walk on. They're giving him newspaper, a cigar, and a martini, And it's like, what are you, in the 50s and the 60s? That's some of their dreams, baby. They're, you know. So it's fun. It's a thrill and it's a high to sit up and smear campaign and gossip about the honorable feminine with such people at that time when they got the masculine, when the karmic energies have him on a pedestal because they're trying to hook, line, and sinker because they don't love him either. They're using him. It's not when I say not an ounce of love, I mean it. It ain't. That's not what love is. Somebody would say, "How Well, because we're talking about behavior and true essence of it, not the commercialized. When you operating in those motives and stuff, and you ain't on. Come on, man. Come on. It be codependency and addiction and control, bitch. Let's just make it simple. But guess what? The masculine finds this out anyway. Eventually. So this is where it gets dicey because can you picture this? The masculines were a part of the abuse in some of these stories. They were a part of it. And we're not talking about the newbie masculines that's somewhere else around the world that want feminine and they didn't have no part of it. That's a separate category. We're talking about the ones who was main, key, leading players. Okay? In torturing and tormenting and harassing the feminine. Through their women, through their family, in some cases. Okay? So, once these masculines themselves get betrayed, because it's inevitable. I know people hate me saying that, but it's an unfortunate truth. It is inevitable. There's no honor amongst crooks, baby. Never will be. When the masculine gets betrayed by these very same people he had on a pedestal that he thought had him on one, when he goes, and this is not what I'm doing here, this is not about making the masculines feel bad. It's actually quite the opposite. It's not about making them feel bad. It's not about making the honorable feminine feel bad. It's not about breaking out the violin. It's about truth. Because what starts to happen over time is it's like, oh, well, I missed my shot. I messed up. I was wrong. I was bad. I did wrong. I did all these nasty things. I was a part of it. I was the leading part. I was the one who got, like, it just turns into this monumentous mess, spaghetti bowl. And then they lean into the love that the man may have for the honorable feminine and their guilt. And they exploit that. Well, okay, you don't have to be a part of this anymore, but you have to promise to stay away from the honorable feminine at all costs. You have to promise, and if you bump into them, you have to promise to never, and I mean absolutely fucking never, ever, 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 ever speak of the truth, or else, like, sometimes they are threatened, and if threatening has no longer, has no more weight, then they're making deals. Okay? They're making deals. Well, I'll leave your, you'll be okay. Your family will be okay. We'll give you an Escalade. if that's your flavor of a vehicle. We'll give you a job. We'll give you a down payment for this business that you want to start. We'll give you, it just depends on the nature of the situation. In some cases, they can just bully, they could bully them into submission. Where it's like, you're going to be quiet. Okay? If you don't, so what I'm saying to the honorable feminines and the masculines out there, you all already know, but if you're in the meantime, between time, I'm telling you cold turkey, baby. I'm telling you straight up. Straight shot. Straight shots, no chasing. They lie. There's no honor among people who hired you to be dishonorable. Period. The end. When we give ourselves permission to actually think about what I just said, not with our emotion, not with our preferences and our, fondnesses and all the other stuff that gets us in different vibes, if we sit down and actually listen to that statement and think about it just from an intellectual space, walk ourselves through it, no matter how long it takes. This nigga bitch hired me to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I was full cognizance and aware of that this was not only illegal, but that it was ethically and morally wrong. I, in turn, agreed because I was in a financial bind. I wanted, I like that. I'm materialistic. I like that lavish. I'm looking for, anyway, even if it's and it also simply helped that I maybe not like this person. I have a personal issue, even if I'm not admitting it out loud. Maybe I'm upset because they have a boundary. I'm upset because we broke up. I'm upset because they're spiritual, I'm religious, or they're religious, I'm spiritual. I'm upset because they have self-love and self-esteem, and I feel like if you don't have $2, you don't have room for self-love and self-esteem. Whatever the case may be. And I took the debate. Okay, I knew. I can't say I did not know. I knew. We're not speaking on people who don't know, because that's not fair. It's not a fair assessment. Why don't we take a little break first? I knew, and I did it. And I didn't care. And I got my rocks and my jollies off. It was a triple ice cream on cherry on top. I got money for virtually doing nothing but being the low life that I am, on top of getting a high off of my sadistic, unnatural passion and desire. When we think about it like that, it's gonna hurt for those of you out there who participate in that, because that's too much realness as it pertains to our own self, because we like to give ourselves special concessions. But to sit down like that when that's the raw, and you go, damn, because that's the awakened. See, that's that rabbit hole. That's when our illusions are shattering, and all that sophisticated, the brain's way, the cognitive dissonance to protect your ego. Right? So the masculines experience something unique in this way. Because once they reach there, because not all of them do, but once they reach there, that's hard. Because that's some hardcore admitting shit to oneself. That's some hardcore shit. It's like, I was a low life. Essentially, if we want to just move all the extra words and fluff, I was a low life. I was a cowardly, low-life, cloud-chasing, money-hungry son bitch. Don't nobody want to think that about themselves. Like, come on, we pay good money to have fake good reputation. I'm being silly. I'm trying to feminine, masculine. If y'all step on this video, I'm trying to make you laugh. Okay, it's a bittersweet here. When we sit down and we think of it like that, then it'll help us to quickly get to that the people, whoever we were willing to work with, those of us out there that you know who we are. You know if this is a part of your get up. It helps us to catch up faster. There's no honor. You cannot trust individuals who paid you to be a killer. Understand me? There's no honor. They don't honor you. You are a toy. A thing. When they're done with you, they're done with you. There was never no respect for you. It was all fake respect. It was a trap. Hook, line, and sinker. If you had a wound where you felt like you were never respected, I promise you, they cued them in. Bring them in. Fake love and fake respect. Delilah story of the Bible. And I only reference that stuff not from a religious space. I reference it from more of a symbolic space, principles. Trash bag hole, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. She says Achilles heel for sure. Got his ass. Got him good. Never trust a big butt and a smile. Ain't that what Biv DeVoe said? But I'm being silly. Please don't take that literally. I know several folks who are beautiful and decent beings from the inside out. I don't know many, but I do know several. And they have a big butt and a smile, so do not go there. Hook, line, and sinker. You gotta come in with all your shit. Get you, okay? Some of these people be your handlers the way you were hired to be a handler. And you know why? There's no honor. If they used you, what makes you think they're not using someone else to own you? There's no honor. 0%. There's no honor. There's no integrity. You cannot believe, I don't care if they got papers, signatures, glowing testimonies from the 12 tribes of everything important. It's some fake shit. These just more paid actors and actresses. allow yourself to simply simplify it, that helps. Because otherwise it gets convoluted, it gets complicated, and your head will be turned into a pretzel. So when we simplify, there's no fucking honor amongst crooks. If somebody negotiated and made deals and bargains with you to do some nasty, shady, some trash bag bitch hole nigga shit, that person is not honorable. See, sometimes we're holding the wrong people in high honor because they got a Bible that's tall as the Empire State Building. Or because they have a nice house on the hill. And like I said, it's fascinating. Sometimes we are holding the crooks in high honor and don't know that we're holding the crooks in high honor. Sometimes we are holding the abusers in high honor and don't even realize we're actually holding the abusers in high honor, because the abusers often wear the uniform as a doctor, a lawyer, a police. And I'm not saying, I have to say this, I'm not saying that all the people in these arenas are that way. Once again, just like I know of corruption, I do know of the decency. It may be far few and in between, but I know of it. That's what makes it a little bit more challenging to decipher, because they come with glowing testaments. They got certs all across their walls. Certs meaning certificates, license. So who's going to sit up there and think anything foul of that? No one. If they have somebody's got a 20-year, let's say somebody's got a 20-year, 30-year career. We have to play with this stuff. It's going to help. It's going to help. On the surface, there's not going to be anyone, because just from the surface, it's hard to make sense of something like that. It doesn't go together. How could somebody have a 30-year career and be a nut dad at the same time? How is that possible? How could they have a career standing for 30 fucking years with all these glowing testaments and testimonies and all of this money and stuff and house and cars and all of the stuff that most black folk still banging massive. See that? That's when the masses are more surface in thinking. Once again, that's not meant to be insulting. That's an observation. Because based on everything I just said, this is a 30-year career, and they have all of these testimonies and these connects and all these things. How could they be fucked up? Well, if we wake up and we realize life for what it really is, stop playing. For 5 minutes. Accomplishment does not mean decency and soundness, not even a little bit. I have to say that. There are incidences and cases where the people with all these accomplishments are that because of the people they stepped on, beat up, threatened, bullied, teamed up against, and did a whole lot of crazy nigga bitch shit so that they could have all the things of which they're gloating about and walking around squawking like peacocks and ostriches. Listen to me. There will never be honor in its purest, truest form amongst anybody who made a deal with you to do something fucked up to somebody. Period. The way they get you, some of you masculines, they, like I said, they play on all of your things. So if they have to lie to you, also, in order to get you to go against honorable feminine, for those of you who maybe evolved past pettiness, they had to, this is when the waterworks come in. This is my favorite part. Oh, this is my favorite. Because this is where the waterworks come in. Because if you're a little too intelligent and a little bit too smart for the like high school bullshit, they gotta switch up the game. If you're a little bit too intelligent for falling for religious, agendas and all these other things, if you're a little bit too intelligent to fall into, like I said, high school shit, jealousy, and you can kind of sniff and smell like, okay, nah, this is just cold-headed bitch. We ain't gonna play this. You just say, if that's you, then they have to do something special for you. They gotta really lean into because they know your sores, they know your wounds, they know your love, they know what matters. Okay, so then they have to make feminine a monster for you. Okay, they have to, because in your case, they won't be able to convince you on the lower grade shit. So they're going to have to tell you basically like she was the horrible person that they have been to her. They're going to have to tell you that they done some spell work on them and they children, that they did some shit to you, that they're going to have to, and they're going to get people to co-sign that. And they will also do stuff to the feminine to flip them out so that they can sit back and play this game as she goes through her healing and reacting to what the fuck is going on. Your stubbornness and ego that caused you to be how you be. Then, see how, when I meant what I said, they laughing at everybody. They think we're stupid. I'm just telling y'all. Listen, I'm even talking to you handlers, you informants, you bounty hunters, all y'all. They think you're stupid. They talk about you. See, this ain't me just trying to get you off of them. If you use your own mind and think about some stuff, you're going to come up with your own stuff anyway. All somebody got to do is walk in with a briefcase that they got from the Compton swap meet. And an Armani suit, or shit if they got it from downtown LA, a Yarmani suit. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm being silly because they mock us. They mock us. Oh, that's all it takes. Somebody coming there with some nice the Hollywood 6 veneers. Shit. Boom, bitch. A fake ass badge they bought from Toys R Us. A fake ass folder that looks really real and legit. Claiming that the feminine is some kind of a everything but what she actually is. And they mock that, how easy it is. Some of them, you really look too close. Some of them won't even let you see their eyes. There's a reason for that. Some of y'all can catch on to that one day. It's like, how come you come in the office and you the sunshine? I'm gonna get off of that. They mock. That's why I say in this grander scheme of things, there's no honor. They don't love you. They don't like you. They lie to you. They don't think none of the glowing things that they told you. They don't like you. They don't respect you. They don't love you. They don't none of it. They don't feel like doing a service to nothing. They saying that because they know that's big deal to your ass. They know full well what the fuck they doing. And they got shit to do with what they telling you they doing. Honorable Feminine is not under investigation. She shouldn't be if she is. Honorable Feminines have not been presented with proper due process of any such allegations. Honorable Feminine are not fleeing, countries, cities, counties, places. So they're committing felony. And the law can commit felony, honey. They're not exempt. In fact, in a lot of cases, they're the main ones to do it because they know how. And they know how to make shit go away, and they know how to pin it on a nobody. Yeah. Masculine. There's no one. They have never stopped. They've been doing stuff to your family even when you didn't think. They never stopped. Just because things range from subtle. See, these people have a range and they have strategies. But at the end of the day, the bottom line is they've been doing fucked up shit. They still doing fucked up shit. And they gonna keep doing fucked up shit. To you, your family, and the Honorable Feminine, and hers. Understand? We have to start asking ourselves the question. I said this about 5 years ago, possibly. We have to start asking ourselves the questions. Why are they so afraid of these feminines and masculines talking? That's in itself is enough to make me raise my eyebrows. I'm just saying, like, why do they be afraid of any real, I shouldn't say talking, but why are they afraid of the honorable feminine and the honorable masculine speaking any real sincere truth to one another? Why is that like scary and shit for the ass? It's like, what? Like, why is that scary? Why do they have to employ whole country, whole cities, bitch, to keep? When we think intelligently about these types of things, it helps us. It's like, who invent? What kind of what is really going on here? Why don't they want the honorable feminine to know she is being investigated illegally? Only deep divers and critical thinkers are going to start asking those types of questions. Especially once they participate in it to see, only to come up with, there's nothing here. What the fuck are we doing? Shit, we'll be doing something more meaningful and purposeful, chasing this drug addict, this drug motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, over here. Shit. We'll be doing some real justice and services and shit. Looking at these motherfuckers doing all kind of shit in front of everybody. Shit. Deep divers, critical thinkers start to ask those questions. Something is not adding up here. Because why are we doing this? And basically, have they been charged? Have they been approached in the ethical due process manner? No. Shut it down then. But they lie. They lie. They lie to you. They lie to you, masculine, but they also lie to any and everyone else. Oh, they're a bad mother. Oh, they're a bad father. Oh, they're abusive. Oh, they're racist. Oh, they're a two-bit hustler, and they two-bit hustling your ass. Oh, they. Oh, they're lazy. Oh, they're mentally ill. That's their favorite. That's like their bread and butter. That's playbook 101 class. Okay, right there. They crazy. As we follow them around into every business and operation organization, our fake fold. They're crazy. Anywho, some of you masculines, you fell for, once you went through your betrayal, because you went through betrayal. When you see this video, whenever you see it, chances are the ones you held in high honor has betrayed you. The ones who hired you to betray feminine betrayed you. And in shock and fear and all the natural things that comes up after dealing with stuff like that, then you got scared for feminine. And her children realizing that it was never really all about you in the first place. It was always bigger than you. It was never just about appeasing to your upsetness with feminine, and I'm going to get everybody to stalk her and make her feel uncomfortable in some kind of way. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to then make them stop. Well, it was always never about you. And as you come to the shocking realization of, oh, it ain't, oh, like these people are crazy on some other shit. pay them to stop the shit. So they have morphed into a crazy of their own. Because I can't even offer them money to stop them from fucking with her. That's some deep crazy. That's some deep rooted, deep seated anger crazy. When you can't even, the money hungry, you can't even pay the money hungry motherfuckers. They be double agents, because some of them will pretend, to take that money. They'll go ahead and pretend to not do it and then still get paid to do it. You get scared for feminine. And her children at that point realizing they possibly set up her death and her children's. Fucking with the lunatics. Like it ain't even cute no more. It ain't even fun. It ain't even cute. Because this is morphing into some weird old town. And at that point, all hell breaks loose for you, masculine. I'm aware of that. I already know. If you dig in any of my readings on this platform, you're going to find I already know. That's when all hell is going to super break loose, because now they know that you care. They know that you're concerned. And when you start standing in your truth, then they basically, like I said, there's no honor. So what they were willing to do to feminine is what they were planning to do to you anyway, after they got their accomplishment. And that's what you didn't know. They will use your family and your friends and anybody who's weak. But this shouldn't be a surprise to any of us if we really be honest and think about it. You got any family members that always had a little twinge of jealousy there? That treated you some kind of way? Got any codependent family members that feel like you should be at their beck and call and disposal? Be careful, please. Come back safely. It's hard for us. Feminine goes through this. She went through that before you. Because nobody wants to sit and accept that kind of a grim reality, that kind of a deep hard. Nobody does. Nobody wakes up like that. Not for no likes, follow, share, subscribes, bitch. Not for none of that. The only people who own that are usually karmics. But ain't no regular folks. Nobody. That ain't cool. That ain't a life. That ain't nothing to aspire to. The people who should have had genetically predispositions to care for you and love you. That's some crazy off TV shit. Folks out here on that stuff, masculine. 2020 changed the name of the game. I have been saying this for some time now. Dig deep into my videos. Whatever was lurking all up under them scalps of motherfuckers. Front and center. As the economy changed and everything that was once upon a time certain became not so much.
Ready, Pikachu? Wait. Here, take this. You may need a Pokeball.
And that's when all the stuff, you know, I make jokes about this shit. It's all the stimulus and, you know, the packages and shit. That's when BBLs became for anybody, bitch. All the people can get BBLs. I am not hating on BBLs. I just need to throw that as a sidewinder there because that's not my vibe. But I'm going somewhere because anything that is used, okay, no matter what it is, folks got desperate, and I coined it COVID relationship vibe. Motherfuckers was in love, bitch. Motherfuckers want to be connected. You know, it was. You know, out of fear. You know, when you think about it, you know, it's like, oh, everything is changing, blah, 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 blah. But then it became this whole thing, you know, people with these scams that was going on, the PPE things or whatever the fuck it's called, with the business shit they had going on. I'm late and I can't find that shit out, but apparently it was some shit and whoa, okay. And then, you know, people started trying to get, you know, they desperate. It's like, okay, I better get my body fixed so I could trap a nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with it, but when it's paired with this kind of stuff, I'm simply pointing out. In masculine, you just are one of the collateral damages because they leaned into your hankerings, baby. Keep you comatose, keep you dazed out, to keep you disconnected from yourself, your truth, to keep you in that vibe so that you would not, see that? So that you can see feminine as a loser, as they secretly do spells on her and her children and has her life behind the scene. COVID brought out monsters, created monsters, brought out the monsters in humanity. In some cases, it brought out beauty, you know, in humanity. The ones that operate from that space, people became enlightened, people started working on themselves, people started, you know, that's the beautiful side of it. But this video is talking about there's no honor amongst thieves, what they have used against you, how they trap you, realize that's what's happened, and all of that. You're not protecting feminine. Or your own family. It's a control tactic and it's their fear. Because the illusion, here's the bottom line. The reason why it thrives is because there's the illusion, the secrecy. That's why. You talk to feminine talks to you, it's over. They don't care nothing about karmics getting with karmics, and I hate using labels, but I mean, in order to talk, we have to assign something to differentiate it. Okay, because I'm not really one that like labels. It's like, we all just crazy shit. So, but it's like, okay, well, in this context, they don't have a problem with that. On a systemic level, they do not have a problem with it. This is why you'll see it. Shoot, they're gonna help us sell the movie rights. They're gonna help us perpetuate. You know what I'm saying? They don't hate that. That's not a problem. Hell, that's gonna be some bomb diggity shit for them. And I promise you all, please, I am not coming from religion space or not even spiritual necessarily, because sometimes that's just religion out of another hole. I'm simply, because I know people get like, okay, this ain't a religious talk. Why are they afraid? See, I started asking that. What is this? What is that? For such seemingly insignificant, so-called insignificant people, what is that? Why are you terrified of honorable feminine, masculine? You possibly started asking that question like, good gravy, God. Like, what? They said she's stupid. They said she crazy. They said she weak. They said she timid. They said, well, what the fuck they scared of her for then? Why they gotta hire a goddamn army for somebody that's stupid and weak? They're scared of her for. Some ain't right. And then they become scared of you. Masculine. And that's when all hell breaks loose. They're not scared of you when you lick in the karmic's ass crack. And they're not scared of you when they can make you jump for carrots. They're not scared of you then either. Because all they have to do is get, okay, what do you want? What do you never have? Okay, offer them that. Thank you, we're done. My job. He's scared of you then. They scared of you when you develop character. They scared of you when they can't purchase you. They scared of you when they can't cue in the major force to make you bow. They scared of you when that black card and Escalade can no longer sway you. They scared of you when you don't care if you got to lose it all in the name of being your own man and not going against your own conscience, not going against your own heart and soul and being a decent person, a decent being in this universe. That's when they get scared of you. When you survive the humiliation rituals. Because humiliation rituals is also how they elicit control. Oh, we're gonna point and laugh. 12-year-olds. They scared of you when you no longer care about them pointing and laughing and mocking at what you don't have, which you only don't have because they sabotaged you. And when they become scared of you, they're scared of you. And it serves you asking why. They have all the power. They have all of the stuff. They bullied you. They've done everything, the same shit they've done to feminine. But it's time. That's why. We're afraid. Why don't they want you talking to them? They'll offer you the top baddest holes in town if it means keeping your ass quiet and good and comatose. Sucked out, fucked out, worked out, dazed out. There's no honor. People that talk to you, feminine or masculine, by the way. They'll feel that soon enough. But as I was saying, It's been an elaborate thing to make these women, these feminines, and these masculines honorable ones, each other's enemy, and to make your enemy your fake friend. That's how you keep all this shit going. Oh, they went to the pharmacy. Oh, they made a sandwich. Oh, they were there. It's like I eat anime's ass and then buy her a ball gown the next day. Cycle of abuse. Keep people on the hook, keep them there, keep them hoping, keep them believing.
Can't be allowed to go free where it can cause even more damage than it has. Now out of the way immediately. Attack Dragonite and you attack me.
When you all attempt to help in that way, you end up aiding the people to hurt the Honorable Feminine and her children. Because if you continue to stay silent or you perpetuate the lie, then it serves to hurt the Honorable Feminine and her children, period. It keeps them in a state of vulnerability. It also convinces the world that their abusers are not the abusers.
This video was taken from a surveillance camera in the forest.
On top of the fact
You see that Dragonite was injured while
that they
trying to
never
protect
stopped
the
doing the
life
things. They never stopped poking on voodoo dolls. They never stopped doing the spell work. They never stopped hiring people to do stuff. Or instigating people to do stuff when they was too damn broke.
Please stop it, Dragonite. That's you. Why don't we go? Okay? Please?
And they didn't stop doing shit to you or your people either. The ones you care about, the innocent ones, separate from the ones that are actually involved with doing shit to you in the first place for hire.
Isn't that awesome? So what are you gonna do with Dragonite? You're not gonna arrest him, are you? Well, since what happened was an accident, I think we'll overlook it this time.
Yes, they exploit all of these organizations. But that's been going on long before we even knew what was going
Now
on.
get going and promise you won't cause any more trouble, okay? Please? Go on.
These are paid actors to annoy you.
What's wrong? What's Dragonite up to?
These are paid actors to antagonize you, to get reactions out of you for hire.
Dragonite? That's true?
For an agenda, for some man that they sprung on, some chick they sprung on. For they passer. You know, because, hey, I've accepted. Once upon a time, I used to think that certain stuff was untouchable. You know, certain stuff was uncorruptible. Not anymore. Not after the years, what I've lived and what I am living even now. Not anymore. There was a card that came out that talked about hypocrisy and fanaticism. I'm like, bullseye.
Just how will our heroes fare in the fierce competition?
And then it becomes an agenda.
Everything is finally crystal clear.
There's these people who have their own social media and they're on the religious side, and it becomes an agenda.
We need to send this ticket to
That's something people gonna really wish they didn't participate in. I'll tell you that.
And then Team Rocket will capture the true glory it deserves.
Whether it's the religion or spirituality, flip it how it fits for whoever you all are out there. The point that I'm making, masculine, feminine, if you all are social media content creators in your own right, all of that has been intertangled in all this bullshit too. You're dealing with nothing but a bunch of same shit stalkers trolling your social media, pretending to not do it. That's why they start acting funny for some of them when they shouldn't be, because some of the shit they wouldn't know unless they were watching your ass.
A huge crowd is now gathering for the Pokemon World Tournament Junior Cup. And just what sort of battles await our heroes will soon be on display at the Lacanosa Town Tournament Stadium.
Check it out. Awesome stadium.
What?
Impressive. Yeah, all right. Let's do our best. You know I will bet you. I'm in to win. Noah, will you cheer for all of us?
And they triggered by it. People in secret competition with you when they need to just be in fucking competition with themselves and stop worrying about you. And that's it's an unfortunate state of humanity. So this is why these people also want to nitpick you. You'll figure this out. These are the people that's got to find something, and if they can't find it, they gotta fucking create it. They're willing to do shit to your kids and then make it look like you're an unfit parent, while simultaneously making shit impossible for you so they can be a fake ass mandated reporter.
It's great to see so many people here. You bet. Hey, over there, a temporary Pokemon Center. Yeah.
As they terrorize you and your children
They need help.
and make it almost virtually impossible for you to do the things necessary.
Star City. You're as beautiful as I've ever seen.
See? Oh gosh, what's wrong? Over there. It's Sylvia.
Feminine, masculine, gain your courage. Some of you did. Some of you are healing and surviving
You're such a charmer.
from all of that. Gain your courage, whoever y'all are. Face your fears. Feminine is doing it with you. She's doing the same things. Gain your courage and talk to the very ones that they don't want you to talk to.
I know this. Give me a hint.
Give intention, prepare yourself, and talk to the very ones they do not want you talking to. And you know who they are.
Of course, because the winner will
You're a grown man.
It's
You need
basic
no
stuff.
one's permission.
It's good to see you again, Alder.
Oh, Ashton, so you're in.
And for those of you who feel like you do, that should be a red flag to you about your
I
life.
guarantee you I'm gonna win this tournament.
Sounds like you're feeling confident, son.
Of course.
If you're a grown man feeling like you need somebody's permission to talk, I didn't say major life changes. If you're, if your life is tied up with other people, your finances and dividends and properties and stuff, those decisions has to be made with those folks that you're in contracts with. But should nobody be governing who the fuck you talk to?
Sure is. A big head with big hair. It can't be. You still have no taste in hairstyles.
Especially when you're being guided by your own soul.
Funny. Look, better not lose before we battle. When we Dragon Masters battle in this Dragon
We
Master,
live
don't
by the
stand
decisions we
How
make
many times
and the
do I
ones
have to
we
tell
don't.
you I'm not a Dragon Master yet? What's the difference? Even if you're a dragon doofus, I'm gonna make that huge hair of yours fruits and
So,
defeats.
I'm rooting for all of y'all out there who's in that phase, that in-between phase. Hopefully, I give intention that this encourages you and strengthens you through the messiness of all of it, and to come to acceptance of what you have dealt with and realizing that there is absolutely no honor and there will never be honor. You cannot trust people who paid you to kill somebody. You cannot trust people who paid you to stalk a disabled person so that you can have an escalade. You cannot trust people who act like mandated reporters while making something difficult and restrictive for somebody to actually be a good parent. You cannot trust people who will withhold resources because that person won't kiss their ass.
I'm soon going to demonstrate how my connoisseur skills beat silent by a mile. There sure are lots of pains in the neck around here.
You cannot trust that. The greater thing is, it's the reason they want you all not talking. What possibilities could there be when these men and women, these honorable feminine and masculines, speak truthfully to one another? How could it get better, blissful, clear? That, my friends, is what they're really scared of. Maybe there is a power and an activation that will supersede any of their bullshit. And they know. Because there is nobody going over the top to keep two random folks away from each other. It ain't shit. Ain't nobody spending that kind of money or time. Think about it.